Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'm pleased to take you along for a fun test drive. This car is a 1969 MGC. So being the C, of course, this is the 6-cylinder MG version. We are selling this car as a project car, and during the test drive, I'd like to show you the strengths and weaknesses of how the car drives and how it runs. We'll also be doing a cold start video and a fairly extensive showroom video to discuss this car. I think it's a really cool opportunity to pick up a piece of MG history with a 6-cylinder engine. So the car's running right now. All of the gauges are working properly. Gas gauge works. Tachometer is working smoothly and accurately. Oil pressure is great. We are fully warm right now. We're idling and we're right around just under 50 pounds. It's about an 82-degree day here in Pennsylvania. The speedometer and odometer are working, and the temperature gauge is right in the middle, right where it should be, which is exactly right. The wipers work on the car, the horn works on the car. Well, I think the horn works. We have no horn on the car, so there's a project on the car. I will show you it is an overdrive car also, and I'll put it in and out of overdrive. It works smoothly and pretty quickly, which is good. Clutch pedal action is nice and smooth. The brakes will need work. This car employs 2 vacuum boosters on it. I'm not quite sure what the thinking was with MG, but they have 2 boosters and they are not working. So it's an unboosted braking system right now. The pedal is like a rock, very firm. It does work, which I'll show you. So the calipers and rear brake assembly is functioning, but it will need the boosters rebuilt to really be effective and the way it should be. So let's go for a ride. Clutch action, very smooth. Drivetrain is really nice on this car. And I always felt it was too bad they didn't do more of the MGCs because they're very different. They drive very differently than the Bs. A lot of torque, very smooth, straight 6. It revs nicely. And as we go into 4th, there's overdrive. Just drop down some RPMs and it will go out of overdrive very quickly. So that's nice to see. And the odometer's working. Transmission shifts very well in this car. All of the gearing is excellent. Second gear goes in. The synchro mesh is very good. You don't have to double clutch or anything. Picking up a little bit of pulsing under braking. Probably could use a set of front rotors. You can feel it in the steering wheel. Also, the 6-cylinder MGs employed a torsion bar front suspension, not coil springs. The car has a different ride qualities than the MGB. I think they're smoother overall. But the engine really is responsive, strong, and quick. Driving it like this, it's very different than a 4-cylinder. So the car is actually very drivable. Drivetrain is good. Needs the boosters for the brakes. Very smooth shifting transmission. But it is a project car. It needs a lot of cosmetic issues, which I'll show you in the showroom. But a nice, solid, unusual MG. And it will go for a great price because we are doing it as a no reserve project car auction. Please ask us any questions you may have. And thanks for taking the time and looking at our car.